guys, it's Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for the day before the full moon. And I'm fired up, dude. Like, I am really jazzed about all of this energy that's coming, and I gotta tell you, I'm not really particularly sure why there's so much energy being pumped into me. I think it's because on the day of the full moon, we get the sun moves into Saturn, and we just have a lot of energy really trying to get us to focus on what we deeply desire most from our scenarios, our situations, our life, our expansive ideas. Expansion is really opening up for a lot of us, and there's a lot of opportunistic thoughts that are going through our head, and it does create a lot of confusion, and it does create a lot of energy that swirls around and kind of stirs everything up and gets us to really, like, you know, take a look at our situation for what it is. But it's just magnificent. I had to go on location. I had to be an explorer in this energy, you know, because it's Sagittarian energy, and Sagittarian energy is the great explorer. Even my dog, my idiot animal, is like out walking around on these logs eating. What is that? No, Francois. Ew. Nasty. I don't know what he's eating. He could be eating a dead bird. The other day, I saw him eat a dead bird's carcass, and it was like his little wings were hanging out of his mouth, and I'm like, I give you the best dog food, dude, and the best treats. Why are you eating a carcass of a sweet little birdie that fell out of its nest? I don't know. Today is crazy. I'm feeling pretty engaged. I'm out in nature. I'm exploring the world. And so when I get like this, you have not seen me out in, like, well, yes, you do. Last year, for those of you who followed me for an entire year, know that when I get into nature, I don't know, it brings out the comedian and the energy and just the really fun side of me. You know, today is also the first day of the second mutable grand cross, so it's going to be strong. I'm sorry. Also today, the mutable grand cross's energy is going to get as strong as it can get between Mercury and Gemini and Neptune and Pisces, and maybe that's what I'm feeling. You know, my chart ruler is Mercury, and I'm a Gemini rising, and so part of me gets really inspired and really creative, and Sagittarius energy and Neptune energy really work well. They really do, because a Neptunian mindset, Neptune, or at least a Piscean mindset, when it combines with Sagittarian, it's like the world is its oyster. They can have tons and tons of conversations about amazing, amazing things. And it's you can explore the depths with somebody who's a Sagittarius if they're not opinionated, if they're not in a negative mindset, if they're just in like that peaceful mood where maybe they've had a few beers, or I know that sounds terrible, but maybe they've smoked some pot, or maybe they get out of their head, their opinion, that rigid opinion. And once they get out of there, it's like their mind just really opens up to like expansive processes, things. It's like data needs to come in and feed their soul all the time. And I kind of deeply believe that in this energy, it's like I really just want to do stuff that engages me, that excites me. What I'm really starting to understand is that I can do these things alone. When Mercury and Gemini has this intense conversation with Neptune and Pisces, what you learn is that you can be on your own and equally engaged in life and excited about the opportunities, and you can create your own opportunities and your own mindsets. You don't have to be influenced in energy to do that. So what's being really brought forth in all of this energy is just the need to be like more original, stand out in your own mind and in your own opinions, and form your own belief systems. And this is about breaking free from the most rigid mindsets that we can possibly have. Now, the way you think is going to be emphasized today wholeheartedly. I can tell you that there is this energy that's building in my mind, and it's really significant, and it really makes me want to really talk to you about the differences in the energy between the Gemini energy and, you know, the energy, because right now the sun is going to be in Gemini, right? And we're the day before it transfers into Cancer energy. So the way you think is going to be emphasized about Francois, no, come back, Francois, come back. You cannot. My dog adventures to the world without me. Like, I'm his owner. Like, and he'll go jump in somebody's random car because he thinks everybody is his friend. He's got to have Gemini in him or something. I don't know. Like, he's a crazy, crazy little fucker. So today, your perspectives are going to be challenged in the way that you interpret your reality. Here's what we're trying to get on board with. What do we want from our reality? What do we want from our relationships? What do we want from, what do we want to feel? And I'm talking, we need to think all of this through. And what's really confusing is we have like a lot of opportunity and a lot of options, and there's a lot of energy stirring things up and scattering it a little bit. To add some interest, to add some different perspective, to add a little, like, let me see what I'm trying to say. How am I trying to say this? So the way that I feel is that we were in very stagnant energy, and now we're not. And so now we're in this energy that really asks us to really take a look at everything and expand into bigger and better processes. So the sun in Gemini at this point is super lighthearted, it's fun, it's unemotional, it's logical, it's sociable, and it's outgoing. I feel very engaged. I feel like I could talk to anybody. I want to go party. I want to have a good time in this energy. It's conjunct with Venus in Cancer, which is very sensitive, caring, emotional, a homebody, and very private and reserved. So we want the best of both worlds right now. Very Sagittarian, very I deserve everything. I deserve both the exciting new energy, and I deserve that comforting that I need at home. Sagittarian energy itself is going through this really big conundrum between what it wants expansively and what it wants in its home and family environment. So it doesn't surprise me that we're having this internal conundrum as a general populace, as like, for all of us, we need to have this feeling that we have a solid, firm foundation at the same time that we can expand and grow and create opportunity and have fun and engage our minds and our souls in something different and better and exciting and new, right? So I think the differences can bring you closer to a balanced perspective. These are opposites, dude. This is like, I want to stay home and I want to be a homebody and I don't want to do anything. At the same time, energy is asking us to expand and explore and consider our options and to have fun and to create new opportunities and create new mindset and to like have a different perspective. But then there's a significant amount of energy that's going to start pulling us into, but I need to feel safe and I need to feel secure and I need to create a little bit of habitual routines that I can count on, that are firm, that are solid, that make me stand still. So I believe that if you're thinking on the Venus level, I think that you're thinking that you will be thinking about that whole Francois going too far away, and he's crazy. My dog is the ultimate explorer, and that's why I own this dog. He spoke to me in the shelter, and I believe he was my soulmate. My dog is my soulmate. Like, if you want to know who my soulmate is, my frackin' dog. Like, he just gets me. It's raining again. So I know that people have heard a lot about Washington. They hear about all this rain. Dude, not a lie. Like, it rains all the time. So, but I love the rain. I love the sound. I love the peace. I love the serenity. I love it here. For those of you who can't come to Washington ever, I'm going to let you listen to what this place is all about. I hope you hear the birds and the trees. So Sagittarian. I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting lost in the Sagittarian energy. When you channel energy, it's super hard because you get completely consumed in energy. So let's get back to what we were talking about. Your choice, you will be thinking about freedom and new choices and exploring your choices in this energy. It's super restless energy. I feel restless as fuck. I feel restless. I want to explore. I want to go out on my own. I want to consider my options. I want to have a really good time in this energy. Like 2 months of shitstorm. Like 2 months of like, oh, considering my life and all the drama and mutable energy stirring me up internally. And it's just been a really hard time. And I'm just super over it. Like, aren't you? Like, aren't you super over what's been going on? What's been going on lately? Because it's crazy crackhead stuff. Like, over it. Like, I really just want to go out and just have a good time. I want to go camping, fishing, hiking, boating. I want to take my dog. I want to explore as many options as I have, because that's where energy is truly manifesting its potential. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow.